All those years ago, how well do you remember your driving test? Did you pass? Did you fail? Did you pass the first time? Did you pass the second time? For me, I think it was 1985 and 1986. 1985 I failed. 1986 I passed. And what do you think of this guy? Let's stop it there for the moment. Now, quite obviously, what do you think his big mistake is going to be here? Well, I looked at this and then I just looked at it again and saw that there were some road cones on the right-hand side. So he was, I think, correct, quote me if you think I'm wrong, to go straight. Okay, so he successfully maneuvered the right-hand corner. Now, what do you think is going to happen? Is it going to be fine, or is he going to have some difficulties and see if he wants to have a fight with the grass? Maybe the car has a demon inside it, or maybe the car is made in China. Joke. So now he's back on the road. What do you think is going to happen next? Well, the only way to find out is to watch this. Maybe he's doing a off-road or a 4x4 kind of exam to see if the car can go over the rugged path or some very smooth grass. And maybe he's got something against lampposts or whatever. But that's not it. I think what more could happen? Well, I think he tries to get the car to continue, even though it's having a little bit of a rest. So what happened on your driving test? Was it as sailing across the seven seas? Was it fine, or was it a complete disaster? My one, quite simply, I remember going down a hill. He said turn right, so I decided to turn left. I continued up the road, and then he said turn right onto the main road. With that, I actually pulled out near enough in front of a tanker, but managed to get out of the situation. Driving along the high street, I decided to correct my mistake and turn right, but he said, don't do that, go straight. I didn't tell you to do that. My head was like this, slumped down. This was my second time, knowing that I failed. Then I went into a suburban area. He asked me to reverse round a corner. I did, and my back wheel went on the pavement. I went, oh, what's the point? Drove back to the driving test centre. He asked me about 20 questions on the highway code and said, Mr. Cooper, congratulations, you have passed. Even though I made all those mistakes. And it was really, you sort of understood it, that you knew how to handle the car, even though the directions were bad, and you can get out of bad situations, basically, and I proved that. And literally, I went to my boss at the time, who helped me to learn how to drive, and we took his little mini metro on the highway, on the motorway, in fact, the M1, like an interstate. And this was the first time, the same day as I took my driving test. So these are my memories. What are yours? Drop us a line in the comments below. Thank you.